All right, guys, here we are on the last night of snake hunting in Valverde County. And I'm not gonna lie, it has been a fairly dry run. Honestly, my dumb booty should have gone farther west, but I just really love this area. So I've given this area a heck, and I've caught in some good snakes out here, and hopefully we'll get a good into the night. But that's the part of snake hunting. Sometimes you get out here and you just absolutely crush it, like all my other years that I've been out here, you know, having 60 plus snakes in a few days. And then sometimes you come here and you're very, very happy and praising the good Lord for 5. And so we're gonna see how we do tonight. Hopefully we'll have something pretty to show you. And I hope you guys have enjoyed all the animals we've been able to show you beforehand. God bless. See you later. We started off this night with the same general plan as the other nights, which is, hey, let's see what we can catch on the roads. And luckily, we finally broke the mold, because shortly after this, we stumbled upon something good. I got him out. Guys, check this beautiful guy right here out. This is the Great Plains rat snake over here in Valverde County. And they look strikingly similar to our corn snakes that we have over in East Texas, the Slowinski's corn snakes. And these guys are just absolutely gorgeous. Look at these nice saddles that they have on them. And they have that typical corn snake shaped looking spearhead design on the top of their head. And then look at that white and black checkered belly. Beautiful snake. This guy is definitely a young one. I mean, maybe fully stretched out, he's probably 2.5 feet. And these guys can grow upwards of 6 feet long. Like, they can get to be pretty big serpents. And they can be different in their demeanor. Like, I've had some of them, as soon as you see them, they just rear up into that S shape. They flatten their head into a triangle. And they just try and look as big and bad to the bone as possible. But you got to remember, the key thing that I teach my students whenever I teach biology class is every snake, for the most part, thinks that you want to eat them. And so whenever they act like this, you'll hear people say, oh, that snake's aggressive. That's not the case whatsoever. These snakes are actually terrified of us. And any act that they show trying to make themselves look big and try and bite, that's not out of aggression. It's strictly out of just defense and trying to deter a predator and make them leave them alone. These dudes are pretty darn good at it, because like I said, whenever you can find one who will actually flare out his neck and get into that real demeaning looking S position, they can be pretty formidable to a potential predator. Absolutely gorgeous snake. I gotta praise the Lord for this guy, because he is out here just eating rodents, keeping that rodent population down, keeping it in check. And these guys are responsible for also keeping down other parasites like ticks that'll feed on the rodents. So these dudes are a great friend to have around. You definitely would want them around your property or out here in the desert, because they do a fantastic job taking out those rodents. They also eat birds, kind of like our western rat snake, and they occasionally have been known to feed on bats as well. But absolutely gorgeous serpent. We're gonna let him go on his way. No reason to keep him anymore. I was just lucky to be able to get him out of that daggum bush. But praise Jesus for this guy. Love him. Again, Great Plains rat snake. Guys, I read the comment section every now and then and keep on getting this question being asked, so I wanted to answer it. It's obviously no secret, I like to work out. And while I'm on these snake hunting trips, I get asked all the time, how do you maintain muscle mass while on these trips? And really, people just overthink it. They put a lot of thought into how do you squash your protein. I go to the direct source. You don't get protein in any better places than the snacks. And now the snacks are the crucial part. So let's see what we have here. Trail mix. Make sure it's got plenty of M&Ms, because that's pure protein. Let's see what else we got. Is that a snake? No, it's not. Reese's Minis. Loads of protein. I think that's just peanut butter protein locked and loaded in there. I eat those things by the gallons. Let's see what else we got. Raisinets. Everyone knows Raisinets are pure protein. I think they're actually forged from Arnold Schwarzenegger's biceps with each chocolatey goodness. So there's one of those. What else we got in there? Hey, it's our good friend Reese's again. Again, you want to stay jacked while you're catching snakes? Make sure you're meeting your nutritional requirements, all right? You got to eat big to get big. Now you guys stay jacked and catch a lot of snakes. After eating for muscle growth and retention, we finally got to hear the sound that we've been dying to hear. And it's that beautiful melody created by those scales at the end of a rattlesnake's rattle. And oh my gosh, was she beautiful. The one and only D-back. Fellas, right here we were driving down this dirt road and we came across one of my favorite snakes, the western diamondback rattlesnake. Now this snake has a reputation for being mean and being cruel, and they'll attack you, and they're even rounded up by the thousands and slaughtered. And as you can see right here, I'm sitting right next to this joker. He's not attacking me. The only way I'm going to get bit by him is I got to go onto him. And that's most bite stories you hear, as they try and demonize and make the snake look like he's a monster, when really he's terrified right now. He's the one scared, and notice he's not coming after me. He's trying to get away from me. And so I'm actually having to force him against his will to come and hang out with me. Hey buddy, come over here and hang out with me. This guy right here is responsible for the most bites in the state of Texas, but if you look into the bites, they're due to either people drinking alcohol and doing something not so bright, or not watching where they step, or watching where they place their hands. So again, it's always the person who's at fault. It's never really the snake. You can only expect a snake to be a snake. He is going to live his life just like they always have, terrified of everything bigger than them. And that is exactly why they will defend themselves. And the only way I can make people understand that is just you take your arms and legs away, and your only defense is to bite someone, and then you have someone coming after you, and that someone's terrified of you and is more than likely going to kill you. Are you going to bite them? Of course you would. And that's the thing, you would want to protect yourself as well. And you got to put yourself in the rattlesnake's shoes. As long as you're gentle to him, nice to him, you can see he's not looking for a fight with me. He's doing his best to try and get away. And that's exactly what I'm going to let him do. I'm going to help him get across this road so that way he can live another day and hopefully grow big and strong. God bless you, buddy. I love you. Praise Jesus for letting me get to see you. After letting go of that western diamondback rattlesnake, we continued our road cruising quest, and we actually ran up on this weird looking goat dude. I'm still not quite sure what that is, but I'm not 100% savvy on my mammals. And then after that, we luckily rolled across another western diamondback, just coiled up nice and neat in the road. And so what do you do with any D-back who's coiled up nice and neat in the road? Of course you help him across the road. So that's what I did. I grabbed my snake tongs and I helped him across the road, so that way he doesn't become a pancake from the next guy who sees him in the road or doesn't see him in the road and wants to run him over. And luckily I found another diamondback on the road, and I just took a little stick and ushered him across the road. Go, buddy. Go. Keep going. There you go. Keep going. Go, go, go. Gotta save the D-backs. They get too much hate. They need a little love. He's so cute. Cute little popcorn. Love you, buddy. Lastly, we ended the road cruising part of our night with a absolutely handsome porcupine. Now he was running and being bashful and trying to hide his face, but I got his mug on camera. You're welcome. Aren't you a handsome fella?